I'm glad this morning to join you for this year's East Africa Data Governance Conference that brings together participants drawn from various public and private sector institutions, as well as academia, civil society organization. I note that this conference seeks to identify and discuss challenges and areas of concern in the use of technology during data sharing in the region, and propose possible ways of navigating them in a bid to promote sustainable development, regional integration, and innovation through effective data governance. Ladies and gentlemen, digital transformation and data, in particular, is the center of Kenya Kwanza government bottom-up economic transformation agenda. Kenya Digital Blueprint and the East Africa Custom Union Protocol, common market protocol geared towards liberalization of trade within the region. Regionally, Africa rapid growth in the digital infrastructure stresses the need to enhance data protection measures, strategies, and comprehensive legal policy and regulatory framework. The cooperation to promote a prosperous digital landscape in line with the African Agenda of 2063, in line with the agenda of African agenda of 2063. There is also need to develop strategies that enhance benefits of emerging technology such as AI, Internet of Things, blockchain, while mitigating privacy risk through effective data governance framework. Ladies and gentlemen, the digital space is characterized by disruptive technology such as AI. I'm even beginning to think we should stop calling it disruptive anymore because we can't catch up. Every day, you had how many speeches, Davies? Every day there is something. There is even information overload, I don't know, anyway. Data analytics and other enabling data processing technology development. These changes have led to countless innovation in the design and delivery of digital products and services, which in turn helped achieve digital access and inclusion goals, culminating into economic growth benefit through improved decision making. Conversely, this innovation raised significant data privacy issues for data subjects in the digital sphere, such as fragmented data governance framework or those in conflict with other individual rights, unauthorized collection, use or disclosure of personal data, incorrect, misleading, incomplete personal data, and automated decision making, which may lead to unfair decision. Ladies and gentlemen, at the core of most digital investment and services is digital trust. The latter enables reliable and secure technology function which matches the user's expectation. The prevalence of data privacy concerns therefore erodes users' trust for such digital services. Worth noting is that there is need to build digital trust by appreciating aspects of emerging technology assuring such as data privacy, AI, mobile security, and cybersecurity, their impact on cybersecurity and data protection while putting society in the center of digital public infrastructure and data flows. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we must understand the business model, partnership, activities, and data processing techniques of new and innovative digital service providers. We must acquire appropriate organization and technical capacity and resources. 3, we must understand the gaps and overlaps in their respective data protection laws, for instance, the social media regulation and cross-border data transfer. We must adopt self-regulation and require innovative tools to assist in audit and investigation. And finally, we must also establish and consult and coordinate and arrange how government agencies and private sector and civil society will work together. Ladies and gentlemen, the right to privacy is acknowledged as a basic right under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Other laws and policies that govern privacy are including personal data protection, cybersecurity, consumer protection, international best practices are some of the fundamental things we must continue reflecting. In Kenya, the Data Protection Act and the processing of personal data provide the data subjects their rights and the obligations for data controllers and data processors. While the Data Protection Act and the Data Protection Act of 2022 and the Data Protection Act of Uganda and that of Tanzania all look at these issues, we must continuously ask ourselves, how does this affect our life? The provisions of this act are well intended and have far-reaching effect. We must, as East Africa, we must take significant steps towards enhancing digital integration, safeguarding data privacy with the development of regional data governance policy framework. I'm aware that the East Africa community is making advancement in coming up with a unified data governance framework. The framework will aim at harmonizing data governance across partner states, fostering, securing, and also ensuring inclusivity of digital systems for sustainable economic growth and regional integration. Ladies and gentlemen, in the same vein, it is not lost to us that Africa data revolution cannot happen without a strong data governance framework. It is therefore against this background that the stakeholders from Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania need to build capacity and equip the respective players with the requisite skills as part of the journey towards formulating a united approach towards data governance and regional integration, appreciating the unique challenge in the region. How will we do this? One, we must adopt principles of data protection in processing data that ensures that indeed that the data is safe, ethical, and effectively operational in the data management. Two, we must adhere to the compliance of the Data Protection Act in the 3 different countries and provides for the number of obligations for either both data controllers and data processors, some of which requires them to register as data controllers and data processors, notify data breach, and also report data breach, and also have conditions for different data flows. Formulate a strong adaptive data governance framework and inherent balance that provides for processing of privacy, ethical, and innovative way of using data. Continuously collaborate and extensively share knowledge amongst the state countries, and also come up with a uniform way of making sure that we have a data governance framework. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, data processing is critical in innovation. Data handlers must subsequently strike a balance between user privacy and allowing data to be used for innovation and growth. This is therefore an opportunity for us to have a fruitful engagement through various plenary sessions, breakaway groups, and come up with recommendations from different stakeholders on how data governance framework are going to be incorporated in the data processing cycle. The new horizon in this digital era is regulating processing of data and making sure that indeed the spirit of data is the new oil comes to fruition. Ladies and gentlemen, as researchers, civil society, and academia, as practitioners in Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda,